Hi there, students. Magnum opus, a countable noun. Plural, magnum opuses, or perhaps magnum opera, but I think magnum opuses is probably more common, although technically magnus opera with an I. Okay, a magnum opus is a great work of art, a great literary masterpiece, a great masterpiece by an artist, a writer, or a composer. Let's see, it's generally talking about art or literature, but it could be about music as well, or even architecture. So it's a great work, or the greatest single work. Firstly, we have a bone of contention here, whether an artist has one magnum opus, or whether an artist can produce several magnus opera. Let's see, magnum opus, a masterpiece. It's a calque of the French chef d'oeuvre. Something that has been given much critical praise, something that's considered either the greatest work of a person's career or a work of outstanding creativity. So, for example, the creation of Adam, from the Sistine Chapel, or the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, is considered Michelangelo's magnum opus. It's considered a masterpiece by him. The Mona Lisa is considered a Leonardo da Vinci's magnum opus. Perhaps Guernica by Pablo Picasso is considered his magnum opus. Historically, if you were a master craftsman, you would have various different apprentices, and you would teach your apprentices the art, what you were doing. And for an apprentice to finally qualify, to graduate, they had to produce a masterpiece, a magnum opus to graduate. But a magnum opus, a masterpiece in the area of the arts. So they say that David Copperfield by Charles Dickens is his magnum opus, or maybe one of his magnus opera. It's a masterpiece. So Shakespeare has got lots of masterpieces, but which is his magnum opus? I don't know, maybe Macbeth, maybe Romeo and Juliet. But so both of those could be considered different a magnum opus by Shakespeare itself. Now, nowadays people often use magnum opus to talk about films, but I think this phrase is perhaps becoming overused, or it's ascribed to lots and lots of things. And I think a magnum opus is something that is really fantastic, something that's going to go down in history. So I've mentioned two pieces of art, but this is from thousands of years, a couple of 500 years of art. How many films are going to go down in history? Not very many, and that's the point. So no, we don't have so many magnum opera. A great work of literature, or the greatest single work by an artist, a masterpiece, something that's absolutely fantastic. So the most important piece of work done by a writer or an artist. is what people consider to be the most important. Maybe Beethoven's Magnum Opus, Beethoven's Fifth. Da 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 da. Okay, that you could consider as a magnum opus, a great work. The most important, the number one work by somebody that will go down in history, a great work, the greatest achievement. Okay, it's a magnum opus. It literally means a great work. It comes directly from Latin. A great work, referring to literary, musical, or artistic productions. It's nowadays used to describe many different things, but I think we should be more sparing with its usage. So, a masterpiece, a masterwork, a classic, a tour de force, the number one, the best thing. So, formality, magnum opus. I'm going to give it a 6.5 in formality. Using a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Magnum Opus.